Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with Kami.
Hello.
So we have an interesting little game here called Cat Tower. So first thing we're gonna do, it has cute ears on the box.
Yes.
The first thing we're gonna do is actually look at this. Then we're gonna see how good my editing is, so we actually play a game of it. So let's see here. This is 1, 2, 3. As I I see. Come on. Come on.
There we are.
And just to point out, its flaps are feet. It's an adorable packaging. And the ears hold in the top. Come on. Stop fighting me. Let me guess. This is advertisement? Yes, this
Or
is...
Doggy Go and Kitty Paw.
Yes. Get out. Oh, it looks like we get to make our own die. By putting stickers on it.
Okay, that'll be interesting. As I get the different...
Construct.
Yes.
Oh, turns out there's expansions or something equivalent to.
I'm at least going to try to open this part without scissors because there's just a
Kitty box. Now it stands to the side menacingly, out of camera.
That is a nice solid.
That is a nice chunk of wood. Oh. So yeah, these are the stickers to put on said.
Yes.
We have different tokens.
We have different... There's a bunch of the same. There we go. These are very cute. I don't exactly know what purpose they serve yet, but...
Get to that shortly.
Yes. As I go... Oh! The instructions are on the back of that advertisement.
Aha! That would explain a few things why I'm going... Why are there no directions? So, on the upside, it should be a quick pause in a minute as we read.
So we have various little building blocks, as it were.
Are those cardboard or...
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll look in a sec, or feel in a sec. Yeah, these are just very nicely laminated cardboard. So we have a belly, including cat butt. Hey, this does what the live-action Cats musical thought about doing, but didn't have the courage. I kid you not, they actually did think about that for that atrocity of a musical movie. Anyway, so
let me separate out these
real quick.
There we go.
Just
real quick.
These. So these are our playing elements. These here do not bend any, and these all end up getting bent. So we will look into this more momentarily. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're still setting up, but we noticed an interesting thing about these. So you need to fold all the cats, not including these that are very much not meant to be bent, the fatty catties as they're referred to. So if you bend it like that, they unfold. The way you need to bend them is when it does that weird snap and breaks, essentially. Because then it actually holds the shape that it needs to. We find that But then again, this was a whole $5 on sale from the manufacturer Renegade Games.
So yeah, just wanted to cut in and explain that real quick before we get to hopefully the playing section.
And give anyone a heads up who's looking into this game what one of the downsides is. But hey, the die looks nice.
Yes.
So, see you in a minute.
Again.
And through the magic of editing, we are back again.
Woo!
So we're technically set up. We have an audience. Because not all of them get played with. This is just going with standard rules.
Yes, we set up about half of the game just because we've only got the 2 of us playing it right now.
Yeah. So we each have 6 cat cards. We have half the fatty catty cards here. Here are all the tokens.
Or we should have 7 cat cards.
Oh, 7. Choose. And we'll choose you. Okay.
So that was a quick fix. But
I wasn't paying full attention to directions. So here's the base of our tower.
Yes. And this is a step you would skip if you were playing with 6 players, but again, it's just the 2 of us.
Yes. So, Kami as the youngest gets to go first.
That is prescribed by the instructions. That's not just favoritism of any type.
The directions do suggest we say Mew each time we place a card, but no.
We're gonna set up our own house rule and just go no on that.
We can creep out people and go ooh boo each time, and that ain't gonna be cool either. I'm gonna get beat up by actual cats if I pull that.
Anyway,
vicious.
So the first step of play, I must roll the die and then perform the action as shown on the die face. So I have got the dried fish side. So what that side means is I need to stack 1 cat card upside down on the tower.
Which makes it that much harder for me. And they alternate as they're being placed.
Yes.
So, dude.
Yeah, they for some structural stability.
You don't do that. That doesn't bode well. Okay, so I roll a die.
And dude has gotten the 1 cat side, so he stacks 1 cat card onto the cat tower.
Make sure it's nicely creased. Yay! I haven't knocked down the tower yet. No Jenga.
Now, you may be wondering what these are for and the fatty catty cards are for. We'll get into that if we manage to roll any of these.
And if we don't, we'll get into that at the end.
We'll get into it at the end, but there's a decent chance we'll run into that sooner.
Yes.
I have rolled 1 cat.
Let's not knock down the... I keep rolling that in a bad way.
And dude has rolled 2 cats.
So I get to place 2 cats.
Yes. Now, the goal of this game is for us to clear our hand before the other player. There are complicating factors to this.
Yes.
However, right now it's not looking super great for me.
But we will see.
I got dried fish again. So again, stack 1 cat upside down. Dude just got 1 cat again. Yes, we should shuffle those.
See, and that's where that can get really complicated because it's spreading out a little more.
Yes.
And cat.
One cat.
And there are, just real quick, there's 2 1 cat symbols, 1 2 cat symbols, the dried fish to have it upside down, fatty catty, which are those cards, and the paw, which I forget what that does, and we'll get to that when we get to it.
Yes.
Anyway, let me roll and try to do that. I am good at rolling that too hard.
Dude has rolled the dried fish.
Oop, I almost took out the tower by correcting my mistake. That would have been in Kami's favor.
Yes. Yes, that is a complicating factor. If you manage to knock down the tower, You have problems, and I got a 2-cat
Yes.
face. So this will be... Oop. Things are getting precarious, and I just dropped my own card. I do not think that's...
I don't
did
think
not-
that counts.
I don't think
you
that
didn't
counts.
damage
I
the
didn't
tower.
damage the tower.
You got lucky.
So that's cat 1.
And cat 2.
Cat 2.
Whew. Yeah, that is
That's getting wobbly.
precarious.
Oh.
If I'd have knocked down the tower with the die, I would have still been responsible.
Yes. If anything happens to the tower, it is the responsibility of the player whose turn it is.
Woo, it's now out of camera range on the next 2 turns.
Oh dear. And we are down to potentially the last turn of the game.
Yeah.
Depending on how things go here.
Roll good, aim at me. I make a net. Yep.
I have rolled the cat paws. So, what the cat paws card does, or the die result does, the active player chooses another player and gives them one of their cat cards to place on the cat tower. When placing, before you do this, dude, when placing, if the cat tower falls down, the assigned player should retake 2 cat cards into their hand.
No!
And...
Well, I take 2. I knock down the tower, so I get the punishment.
And I have rid my hand of all cards.
So, you know, I wasn't meaning for it to fall down, but it's still actually very appropriate it did. So, anyway, as you can see, it's a very simplistic game.
Yes.
It's a fun little time waster.
Yes. And I'll make a note here that there is a second mode in this. You know, for if you just really wanted to do a quick game, as it were.
And a little more challenging.
And a little more challenging in a sense. It's called the Rush for the Fish variant, where each player gets 7 cards, die is in the center of the table. All players build their own tower simultaneously. Whoever finishes the cat tower may grab the die and place it with the dried fish side on top, and that player would be the winner, provided it stands, I imagine.
Thankfully, if the camera is literally right here, the tower was right here. So even if it kept going, it would just go past the camera. So we wanted to go over the Fatty Catty side.
Yes, the Fatty Catty cards. So the Fatty Catty cards, if we had rolled them, stack 1 Fatty Catty card onto the cat tower, flip 1 cat token, and place it on the Fatty Catty card, then perform the action on the flipped cat token. So, yes, it would be...
Don't put the die on the... That's a different mode.
This particular one is all cats are equal, which would be collect all cat cards from all players and redistribute them evenly. Any leftover cat cards are dealt in playing order, starting from the active player. There are several different types. Should we go through all of them, dude?
Yes.
Okay. This one is a skip the next turn. This is one of the several different Fatty Catty cat tokens, which does basically the same as the original.
I'm surprised I actually pulled that.
The next player stacks 1 Fatty Catty card onto the cat tower, flip over 1 cat token and place it on the Fatty Catty card, execute the action indicated on the flipped cat token, then the turn ends.
Uno
this
reverse.
One is, yeah, that turns around the playing order.
Another Fatty Catty.
This one is Cat Belly. Next player must stack 1 cat card upright onto the cat tower. So instead, no.
Oh!
Upright in this case is like this.
Oh my.
So that would be, again, a complicating factor.
Yes.
We didn't happen to roll it, but that would have made things go
In fact, you had that
much more
stacked
interestingly.
on all those tokens.
Yes.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Fatty Catty.
Yep.
I just like saying that. Another
Yeah.
belly. Cats are equal.
Cats are equal.
Cat belly.
Yes.
Uno reverse. Yes, I am God Uno reverse. Fatty Catty.
Fatty Catty.
Yep.
Another
Skip a turn.
And then I think, yep, Cat Paws would be the last one. Choose a cat card from your hand and give it to the next player. They must add it to the cat tower. And yeah, so basically how the game ended.
Yeah.
Initially.
So, yes, it's a nice little thing. We'll be doing this a few other times. Maybe not on video, but we might do a couple on video just as little warm-up games
Yeah.
for other things, especially for streams.
Yeah. It's like a little, well, cat and chill or something. Instead of...
Because, in all fairness, it's not an overly complicated game. It's nice, relaxed. It's just essentially a light version of Jenga with cats.
Light version aside from the part where you stack this anyway.
Yeah.
But obviously that is an infrequent occurrence.
Yeah. And that said, for 2 players and the amount of extra cards, I am pretty sure we can create some house rules to make that a little more interesting too.
Yeah.
Because we can easily have essentially a 2-tiered tower.
True.
So starting off with, hey.
Yeah. Introduce rules of, hey, we can choose to put it
Yeah.
to a certain extent.
Yeah, we'll
spread it out. But
we'll see.
yeah.
I don't know.
We'll design our own stuff.
You know, something to mess around with.
Something balanced.
But
or we'll try to keep it that way.
yeah, and if no one else, there's also the solo challenge of, hey, get better at stacking these on your own.
Yeah.
Where you just choose a bunch. Obviously, that's the easy mode at only 4.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's possibilities here, I see. So
Possibilities? Sorry. It was right there.
I'm kicking myself for not getting that myself. Oops. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I was going to say perfect, but I could not bring myself to do it.
Can't do it now. Can't do it now.
I started to, and I just could not bring myself to stoop to that level.
Thank you for joining us today.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.